Hello everybody, I'm Harold, Nature's Friends. Chloe can't be here, she's playing volleyball today. We're going to show you how to replace a GFCI receptacle in your kitchen, or any GFCI receptacle, otherwise known as a ground fault interrupter. Okay, we have this thing called a polarity tester. You buy it at your local home center, it's got a little push button on it, and you plug it into your receptacle, and you push that button and it doesn't trip. That means that your ground fault receptacle is bad. And we're going to show you how to replace it, but first we have to go to the panel box and turn off the power. So I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, we have the power off at the panel box. If the panel box is not labeled very well, you need to have someone else standing in here with a light on it or a meter and tell you when you got the right breaker turned off. You can see right here the lights are off, the breaker's off. So now we're going to take it out, and I'll show you how they work. These things come, most of them, with Phillips heads for these. So. And the screws, sometimes we use a screw gun, but that would make so much noise on the video. Another thing that happens to these, if they're bad, if you push the test button and they don't trip, then that's an indicator that it's bad also. So if you either trip it with your polarity tester or you can't trip it with the reset. Okay, we got it pulled out. And you can see here, we have 4 wires on it. These 2 wires here are the hot wires coming from the panel box. These 2 wires here go into the receptacle downstream of it. So that's what's called on the load side. This is the line side, this is the load side. And your new receptacle has a piece of tape over the load side. So that means that's the one that goes down to the next receptacle. So we're going to take it all apart, and then we're going to put this one in, and then we'll show you how that it works. Okay, we got the old receptacle out. Now we're going to put the new one in. To make sure you always keep your wires going right, what we do, this is the load side. So this is what we always just take and point it that way. That goes to the receptacle that's downstream. So this is our hot wire. The hot wire goes to these. So you take your black wire, goes on the brass screw. And these, you don't have to wrap it around the screw, because they come with a mechanical connection that just tightens up on the wire. You put the black on that side, push in on the receptacle on the screw, stick your neutral in. And always make sure you keep your wires marked and straight. And if you don't get them on the right spot, your new one won't work. Hook up the bond. Okay, we take our piece of tape off. Here's our white wire. Push in on the screw. When you're working on the counter, that's a little awkward. This saves you from paying an electrician a service call. Okay, you turn it around, push that, stick your wire in the hole. Tighten it down. Okay. Now before I put it back in, I'm going to go out and put the power on just to test it and make sure everything is working right. I'll be right back. Okay, now you see that the light is on. I went and turned the power back on. That means this receptacle's just been energized and the receptacle is in the trip mode. So you push the reset button. Now it shows proper wiring and the receptacle's back on. Push this, it trips it, So this receptacle is working right now. Then I'm going to go downstream. Now, normally you put this thing back in now, but I'm just going to show you until I put it back in. We plug it into this receptacle, which is downstream of this one, which is on the load side. Push the button, receptacle trip. You see now you have to reset this. So if you had a bad appliance down here and that tripped it, it would trip this receptacle and you wouldn't get shocked with it. So now I'm going to put it back in and then we'll explain a couple more things. Okay, now we've got everything put back together. And again, I'll show you. You plug in your ground fault, your polarity tester into your ground fault, and you push that button and it trips. That means you have a properly working ground fault breaker receptacle. And then another milestone for us today. Nature's Friends has hit 50,000 hits on our videos. We're real pleased with that. We're glad to help everyone. And until next time, I'm Harold. If you have any questions, email us at naturesfriends@embarkmail.com. Thank you.